There she is, guys. About done. Tay is giving it a nice little detail right now because it needed one. If you couldn't tell from the last video, it came all the way from West Texas, so it's a little bit of a drive. Motherfucker coming out clean. Man, these 22s look fucking great in black and clean. Let me show y'all the Shelby real quick. Let's walk this way. You guys just don't believe that I touch more Fords than your average guy, then you're wrong. Look at that. You know what? The only person who touches more Fords than me is a general service tech at Ford that does oil changes. So I guess that's not a good metric. But look at that. You see all those, see what I'm talking about? See all those reflections and everything you can see off the paint? It's got a bunch of body lines compared to, here's my old faithful. You get me? See what I'm saying, guys? Like there's more body work, I guess you could say. Looks fucking great. So let's go over here. Let's pop the hood and see how that Whipple looks. And that's a flex, bro. Look at this truck. And to say it's got a Whipple too? Shit. I mean, your basic big wheel truck. Pop the hood. Gotta be careful because it always drops water like that. Damn Ford's always trapped in water. So let's see. There she is. Classic 3.0 Whipple for 2021. He did opt for that Shelby cold air there. It's got headers again, and it is very high flowing wide pipe. So once days is done, we're gonna go ahead and take it for a cruise because I haven't cruised it yet. I just let it warm up to make sure we don't have any leaks. Take it for a cruise, and then you know, do a little review on that, I guess, on how it drives and how the Whipple feels. Then come back, make sure we don't have any leaks, make sure all our bolts and nuts are nice and tight. I need to give it a little bit more coolant, a little bit more water for the blower, and be ready to go. But man, it's a good looking truck. So see you guys in a little bit. So here we are in the Whipple 21. So this is the first drive. So obviously we're not gonna go crazy with it. Just gotta drive it around, let it get up to temperature, cruise it around a little bit, you know, make sure it's doing everything it's supposed to do. Obviously we're on a stock Whipple tune still, so nothing special there. I mean, it's special, it's great. So we're gonna drive around a little bit and see how it does. So obviously it's gonna run and drive perfectly normal. These Whipples, if you've seen any of my videos before, you know I'm a big fan of a Whipple Coyote, especially in the truck. It just drives great. So far, so good. I mean, dude, like it feels like you got like a diesel truck almost, you know, with like a big block, you know, like 460 or something, with the amount of torque that it has, you know, compared to what it has stock. Just because when you're cruising around, you want to get something at somebody or something like that. This listens very, very well. It just does what it's supposed to do. Versus on an NA Coyote on a truck, you got to give it a little bit more gas than what I personally would like to roll around. And that's just because Coyotes are high revving, high horsepower motors, right? We know that. But Whipples, or any positive displacement blower, kind of gets rid of that. Even my truck with the twin turbos, same thing. So we're just gonna cruise it around a little bit. Beautiful truck, man. It's a beautiful truck. The owner, Fern, his brother Orlando came by a couple videos ago. He's got an NA truck. they should be just as, you know, they should be right neck and neck, honestly. So with the setup he's got right now, obviously Orlando's gonna be, you know, gonna be gutted on 17s and all that stuff, but it's still NA. This truck with these big 22s that, man, I put them on and I felt like Bill Kazmaier, man.
Bill draws some of the greatest athletes. Wow, right off the ground. Wow. 6. Wow.
Big ass fucking wheels, putting them on. These things are fucking heavy, bro. So I put them on, and these things are like, bro, they have to weigh like 200 pounds. They have to. There's no way they don't. I've picked up some wheels before. These ones, for some reason, they just struck me as extra heavy. They have to weigh like 200 pounds. But yeah, so with these big ass heavy wheels, it'd probably be the same, you know, be just as fast as Orlando's truck is NA. So this truck probably making around 650-ish horsepower, you know, 600, 650-ish horsepower with the stock Whipple tune, and with the 93 and with the 3875 pulley that it comes with stock. It does have headers, so that's going to give a little bit more than a lot of you guys that don't have headers, but should be nice and quick. And actually, I think he told me that he has a Draggy in here, so he told me he's got a Draggy in here. Yeah, I still haven't ordered my new Draggy, so we'll see if it's in here. Oh, look, he does have the Draggy. Look at that. Got the little thing there. We don't need that. So this guy, if you don't know, if you have an F150 and you don't know, you just put it right there. Right there. It ain't going nowhere. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. So you hit the gas, it's gonna stay there. This guy has cool static Leo hat. But we're gonna drag it. I wish I would have known it was there beforehand. We would have got a good quarter mile or 1/8 mile test beforehand, but we're gonna get an 1/8 mile test now. With these big ass wheels, it's nice and cool outside. With these big ass wheels, I'm gonna say a 750. I'm gonna call it 750. What do you guys think? Don't change your mind. Remember that number that you just said in your head. We're gonna see if you're right. I'm saying 750, but we'll find out. All right, guys, so got gas, went over everything, make sure we're good to go. And she looks good, she looks happy. So make sure we didn't have any loose ends, you know, bolt loose or anything like that. Like any loose bolts, any leaks or anything. So looks like we're all good. Let's make our way to Mexico and go get this. We're gonna get a little, we're gonna do an 1/8 mile. We're not gonna do a full quarter mile just because I don't feel like it. And it's on these mud tires and everything. I really just don't feel like doing a full quarter mile, you know, mile an hour, like 115 or something like that, 120. And I just don't feel like it. So we'll do a 1/8 mile. Again, I'm guessing for a 750, you know, and I don't know, probably like 95 miles an hour or so, somewhere around there. We'll find out. It's nice and cold outside right now. So let's just make our way to Mexico and see what it does. Took a little bit of seesaw in there to keep it straight, but yeah, there you have it, guys. Obviously we're not getting anywhere like that, so let's see if she'll do a 4-wheel drive roll. We're gonna do second gear. Do second gear 4-wheel drive roll, just because obviously she doesn't want to play too much from a dig right now. So I think it'll do good. Give you guys something to compare to the last video. Give you guys something to compare to the last video I did on this truck here. So second gear, the last video I did it in first gear, I believe. I'm gonna do second gear, and I'm probably gonna start at lower RPM. Minutes drag off. There it is, beautiful. Okay. It is a little damp, so that's more than likely why we spun. But the road's normally dry, like right here, the road's dry. Probably put water on the tires or something, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. Let's get this bad boy in 4-wheel drive. time and these wheels didn't weigh 200 pounds a piece, I'd put on some 17s and I'd try it out then. But so yeah, I think time would tell. I think these Gen 4s are going to hold a good amount of power with the stock motor, which is really cool. So now that tuning is going to be available, we're going to be able to put things like the 85 in it, a big fuel system, big injectors, small pulley, and see how much power they can hold the stock motor. With a blower, I think the most power I've seen with a blower stock motor has been Sylvester's truck, this one right here. Made like 1150 or so with a stock motor and blower, which is really impressive. That was also a very special motor. The employee of the month at Ford, whoever put that motor together, he was the employee of the month. He had to have been. There ain't no way, there ain't no chance in hell he wasn't, because that motor went through, I don't know how much nitrous before that. 200 shots too, like not just like a little 50 shot, 100 shot, like some big nitrous pools, you know. And then we got like 40 passes out of it too, stock motor. So that thing was, that was a blessed motor. It was blessed for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do not know if you want a Whipple or not for your 21 F150, let me tell you, you do. Unless you want turbos. Again, it goes back to the same thing. If you're planning on making like 1200, 1300 horsepower, go with turbos. If you're planning on making anything less, go with the Whipple. That's what I'm going to tell you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video.